We're going to talk about LeBron James. Now we're watching him. Now this is the first time in his career we're watching sort of the dwindle down of LeBron.
Is it?
Yeah. You don't think so?
Well, I don't think so, to be honest with you. Not even a little bit.
What do you think?
I'm saying he's 40 plus years old, so like he just had 29 points the other game, the other day. Now he has two certified scorers on his team, like Luka and AR-15.
He always had
Hold
certified
on,
scorers.
wait.
You're not listening. No.
Wait.
You're not listening. Now, before, yes, he had certified scores, but he was the main guy no matter what. Now, he's not the main guy anymore. He's actually now the third leg on that.
Maybe fourth.
Third. I don't know where you get the fourth one. I don't know.
We got DeAndre Ayton.
The third. DeAndre Ayton started improving. DeAndre Ayton had too much of a history of being
We're not
lazy.
talking about history. We're talking about right now.
Right now, again,
Right,
LeBron just came back with his fifth game. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? He had 29.
I like how these LeBron James, they twist anything to be.
Not even a little bit. Isn't this his fifth game?
It does, but what he's saying is does he still have the capability of what he once did? Right?
Moments.
No.
Moments.
What is his?
Moments.
So the
So
question
that's
is,
the question
what does
right
his
there.
legacy look like if this year does not end with a championship?
My honest truth, he should have retired already. That's my honest truth. If he doesn't win, then he just doesn't win. It looks worse on him because people like you guys that are Jordan fans so much. He's in the league 22 years, only 4 rings. The longer he stays,
That's a bad ratio, bro.
that's why I say he should have been retired already. Just because of that. Because you heard that saying like in Batman, when you the hero so long, you become the villain. Yes, that's LeBron's legacy. He's staying in there too long.
What's the penalty for him just staying in the league?
No
Because
penalty.
he's ineffective.
He could be
right?
60. He could be 60 years old.
Not
I'm
ineffective.
just saying, what's
You're
the
ineffective, and you're taking a spot of something that you of a person that could possibly be potential to help you with a team win something. You're not as effective, and you're not.
Ineffective is a wild word.
You're not effective enough to get the team over the hump because you're just being there just to be there. You don't want to be there just to be there. You understand? Your ability in which you created this legacy of up here, just like our hip hop culture.
But he sell tickets.
Nobody.
That's his job now, right?
The team the team is constructed where he has superstars that they don't are transitioning from him. So people, because this may be your last year, so I may want to see you, but after that, I don't need to see you no more because you're not winning.
What does his legacy look like?
I say his legacy, he has a great legacy. But what I would say for this, if he don't win, he's in the best position that he could possibly ever be in right now.
To what? Win?
To win.
Everything OKC? No one's being.
Can you listen before you talk?
Okay, go right ahead.
Because he's in a position where he is not the main focal scorer. He's not the main focal person. Now you have Luka, you have Austin Reeves. They are your 2 front scorers right now. He's the third, and you got DeAndre Ayton. He can now be called Big Shot Rob, because now I could use him in spurts. Right? The offense is struggling. All right, LeBron, this is your time. You know what I mean? Austin Reeves going to give you 30. Luka going to give you buckets. DeAndre Ayton probably going to give you 15, 20 points a game and maybe 10 rebounds, right? That's your offense right there. Your Huchamara. Now, LeBron doesn't have to be the main person to score all the time or control the offense. Anytime LeBron was always the person that was controlling the offense, your 2 stars that you say he's finally have,
I think they finally have that.
but the stars that he's been playing with, all their games digress. He's in a position now where their potential and their playing ability could go out to maximize, and you could possibly win. And he only has to sit there and play a role. This is his best shot. If he don't win it this year, hang it up.
I think it's a little deeper than that. I think again, I'm not shaming him. I think LeBron was great for the league. I think he is great for the league.
Yeah. I don't say he was great for the league. I think he played a pivotal part for the league because that's the reason why the league is where it is now.
Yeah.
Because
we'll get to that. Yeah, you're not wrong. But he has not been like a hindrance as far as like being in trouble and stuff like that. He's been good to the league. Yeah. It's been exciting to watch him. He's been a good guy. He's been a villain. He's been everything, right?
Yeah.
He running on about 6 years right now. That just don't look good. It doesn't look good. And I think now, to me, as somebody who watched sports, he's padding the stats.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a long time ago he realized everybody argue with him. You're never gonna be Jordan because Jordan got 6 rings, right? That's always been the Jordan fans' argument. He got 6 straight rings and blah blah blah. And I think he feels like, and this is just my opinion, I don't know whatever. I feel like he feels like if he wipes out every other stat known, rebounds, shooting, stat, all this stuff, the leading scorer, he put the points up so high. When we're going off this earth, the same argument I had with you guys about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. When you leave us, the people who watched Michael Jordan, we watched Michael Jordan. We saw, some people were Knicks fans and were devastated. People were like Charles Barkley never won a championship because of Michael Jordan. Yeah. You know what I mean? Patrick Ewing never won a championship because of Michael Jordan.
Reggie Miller,
one of the greatest. He was before Steph. He was the most effective shooter ever.
Clyde Drexler.
Clyde Drexler. Did he win one with him?
He won with Houston. Okay.
But my point is,
in his prime.
Yeah, but my point is, once we're going off this earth, only thing that people are going to have to look back is on stats. And the stats are going to say that LeBron was the best player to play
and being paid to do that is like coming to work. Like, I come to work.
Yeah, but I think it diminishes, to me, it diminishes his legacy because people who know, if they start having the conversation that I'm having right now, it will diminish his legacy. We saw people like Wilt Chamberlain, right? People probably never thought they would have another conversation that guy score 100 points in the game. When they talk about the greatest player to ever live to play the game, they don't mention Wilt Chamberlain. They talk about Michael Jordan. They talk about the guy from the Celtics.
Larry Bird.
No, not Larry Bird. They never talk about Larry Bird. The guy who won 8 championships.
Bill
Russell. They talk about these guys. 11. Sorry, Bill Russell. They talk about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The things like that. They start talking statistics. Oh, he did this. He did that. They're not talking that much about Wilt. They're not talking about Oscar Robertson, the guy who was the triple double, to average a triple double. They're not talking about these people. So now we're gonna roll into the time where people start looking at LeBron's legacy and say, "What are you? Who are you? And what are you creating?" And only reason I say this last part, he's created people like Kevin Durant, who's hot from team to team to team, who has the statistics, but will he be looked at the same way?
Well, I get the analogy that you're trying to put together, but I'm as an avid LeBron fan, I don't see it in that particular way. That's LeBron. Yet he should have. I feel he should have retired maybe 2 years ago. Yes, now.